Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. You can attempt the quiz in this app and you can read detailed explanation. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. We have started a new channel, Civils Academy. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. For hard copy books, you can visit our website gktbooks.com. Now let's start. So the first question is, which country is the world's largest military spender in 2020 as per the recent report by SIPRI? What is SIPRI? It is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. So as per the reports, USA is on top position in terms of military expenditure as per this recent report. The name of report is Trends in World Military Expenditure. Now this report has been released by SIPRI. SIPRI is named after Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. So this is the geographical location of Sweden. This is Sweden, this is Norway, this is Baltic Sea, and this is Finland. This is North Sea, UK, and this is Black Sea. And this is the location of Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. As per latest report, USA is the largest spender on defense. So top 3 countries in terms of military expenditure are USA, China, and India. So USA spent approximately 3.7% of its GDP on military. On the other hand, China and India are the next two in terms of military expenditure. Now Stockholm is also known for Stockholm Convention. So it is a convention about POP, that is persistent organic pollutant. Answer in comment box whether India is a party to this convention or not. Next question is, which is the third most populous country in the world? So USA is on third position in terms of population. China is on top position. India is on second position. And USA is on third position as per the population data. Recently, this was in news because the Census Bureau of USA released data in this context. And as compared to previous census, the population of US increased by 7.4%, and this is the second slowest growth of US population since Great Depression. Now on the basis of this population, the seats in US Congress are allocated. Similarly, in our country, on the basis of population, seats are allocated, and this process is being implemented by Delimitation Commission. This Delimitation Commission is appointed by the President and it works in collaboration with Election Commission of India. Now please note that Election Commission of India is a constitutional body and it is constituted as per the provisions of Article 324. Next question is, Albert Fahimi has been named as the interim Prime Minister of which country? So he has been named as the interim Prime Minister of Chad. Chad is an African country. Please note that recently the president of Chad died while fighting with the rebels. His name was Idris Deby. Now subsequently, the military council in Chad seized the power after the death of president, and now they have selected this interim Prime Minister, and Albert Fahimi is the interim Prime Minister of Chad. Now coming back to the geographical location of Chad, so it is a country situated in the center of Africa. This is Chad. This is Mediterranean Sea. This is Atlantic Ocean. This is Gulf of Aden, Suez Canal, Persian Gulf, and this is Strait of Gibraltar. Next question is, under which scheme Andaman and Nicobar Islands has been given the certificate as organic by the Government of India? So it has been done as a part of Large Area Certification, PGS. Now first thing first, what is this PGS? PGS stands for Participatory Guarantee System. So recently, Agriculture Ministry has certified Andaman and Nicobar Islands as organic under this Large Area Certification scheme of PGS. Now this is a first of its kind when such a large area of a contiguous territory has been certified as organic by the Agriculture Ministry. Now this large area certification is a part of Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. The scheme was launched in 2014 and the objective of this scheme is to promote natural farming. Now please note that Sikkim was the first state in our country which was declared fully organic. This PGS is a participatory guarantee scheme system and it is implemented by Ministry of Agriculture. And these certifications are based on the regulations which are issued by FSSAI. FSSAI stands for Food Safety and Standards Authority of India and it is under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Now coming back to the geographical location of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So this is Bay of Bengal, this is Sri Lanka, this is Tamil Nadu, and this is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is Andaman Sea, Gulf of Thailand, and this is Malacca Strait or Strait of Malacca. Answer in comment box. Strait of Malacca is between which two Asian countries? Okay, one side it is Malaysia. What is the name of country on this side? Next question is, which institution is to conduct bank customers satisfaction survey on bank mergers? So this will be done by Reserve Bank of India. It is going to conduct bank customers satisfaction survey. The objective is to understand that to what extent bank mergers have helped the customers, means whether customers are happy with this or not. Please note that RBI was constituted on the recommendation of Hilton Young Commission, and the concept of RBI is based on a book by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The name of this book was The Problem of the Rupee. Recently, RBI was also in news as it approved Atanu Chakrabarti as a part-time chairperson of HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, SBI and ICICI. These three banks are domestic, systemically important banks, and this status is given by RBI. This status is given to those banks which are very crucial for our economy. That means they are too big to fail, and if they are going to fail, it will have ramifications on the entire country. Next question is, which sports personality is leading the UNICEF Global Vaccination Initiative? So David Beckham, the football player and the goodwill ambassador of UNICEF, is playing a key role in the Global Vaccination Initiative. Now please note that he has founded 7 Fund for UNICEF. That means the idea behind this initiative is to encourage parents to vaccinate themselves and to vaccinate their children to protect them against disease such as diphtheria, polio. Now please note that World Immunization Week was observed, and it is observed in the last week of April. The theme of this year's World Immunization Week was Vaccines Bring Us Closer. Next question is, Lunglei town, which was hit by forest fire, is situated in which state? So it is in the state of Mizoram. Recently, this location was in news because of widespread forest fire. Now this is Mizoram. 4 states share border boundary with Myanmar. These 4 states are Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. Now please note that Mizoram is also a part of 6th schedule. So in 6th schedule there are 4 states, A, T, M, and in this ATM there is no money. That means there is no Manipur. So 1M is for Meghalaya and 1M is for Mizoram. T stands for Tripura and A stands for Assam. Next question is, what is the name of Community Service Center, which is a web-based interface for data related to India's first solar space mission? So name is Aditya L1 Support Cell, and it has been set up by ISRO. ISRO is Indian Space Research Organization. It is under DOS, that is Department of Space. So for this, ISRO has collaborated with ARIES. What is ARIES? It is Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Science, and this institute is in Uttarakhand. ISRO headquarters is in Bengaluru in Karnataka. Now please note that Aditya L1 is India's first solar mission, and it is going to observe the lower region of solar corona. So these were the most important questions. Now we are going to cover important news events. Now please note that because of coronavirus, almost every news is related to it. However, it is not that much important from exam perspective. Therefore, we are discussing only those questions and events which are important from exam perspective. So that is why the content is a little bit less. But don't worry about that. If something is important, it will be covered. So first news is related to cricketer Ravindra Jadeja. He has been appointed as the brand ambassador of ASICS. It is a Japanese sports company. Next is Workers' Memorial Day. So it was observed on 28th of April, and it is also known as International Commemoration Day for Dead and Injured Workers. The theme was Health and Safety is a Fundamental Workers' Right. Next is Whereabouts. So this is the name of novel and author is Jhumpa Lahiri. Next is Shivalik Small Finance Bank. So this bank is in news because recently it started operations. Now what is so special about it? First thing first, it is the first urban cooperative bank in India to receive the license to operate as small finance bank. That is why it is important. And the headquarters is in Uttar Pradesh. Next is National Commodity and Derivatives Exchange Limited. So recently, Arun Raste has been appointed as the MD and CEO of National Commodity and Derivative Exchange Limited. Next is Amit Banerjee. So recently, Mr. Banerjee was selected as the CMD of BEML. What is BEML? It is Bharat Earth Movers Limited. The headquarters of BEML is in Bengaluru. Recently, Mr. Amit Banerjee has been appointed as the CMD of BEML. Please note that the selection was done by PESB, that is Public Enterprises Selection Board. Answer in comment box who is the chairperson of PESB. Next is India's first video-based wealth community. So this has been launched by Paytm. And last is related to Python 5. So this Python 5 is air-to-air missile. Air-to-air means this missile will be launched from air and it is going to hit the target in air itself. On the other hand, if it is from ground to air or surface to air, then it will be launched from surface and then it is going to hit the target in air. If it is ground to ground or surface to surface, then it will be launched from surface. It is going to hit the target at surface itself. Okay, so Python 5 was in news as recently DRDO conducted successful trial for this missile and now it has been added to LCA Tejas. What is LCA? It is Light Combat Aircraft. Python 5 is a 5th generation missile and it has been built by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems. It is a defense manufacturer of Israel. Domestically, that means in Israel, it is known as, that means this missile in Israel is known as Shafir. So these were the most important news events. The test is provided as a separate video. You can attempt it if you want to. Thank you and that's all for the day.